Hello, photographers. Today we're talking about common issues that Nikon Z cameras have depending on the generation. The Nikon Z6 and the Z7 are first generation Z cameras. Maybe you're thinking about purchasing one of these for the first time. I own the Nikon Z9 and the Nikon Z6. This one is fairly new, and this one's about 3 years old. This video isn't sponsored by Nikon. This video is about helping photographers resolve issues that might give you a bad impression of Nikon Z cameras. Let me begin by saying Nikon has a lineup known for its incredible performance, mirrorless versatility, and sharp optics. But like any gear, it's not without its challenges. Let's dive into the top 5 issues Nikon Z camera users encounter and how you can deal with them. Issue number 1, autofocus struggles in low light. Nikon cameras are known for their great autofocus systems, but some users report struggles in low light conditions, especially with older models like the Z6 and the Z7. The system can hunt or lock onto the wrong subject. Here are some solutions. Switch to the low light AF mode. I made a video about this. Use lenses with wide apertures like this 40mm 2.0. You get the best results with Nikon Z lenses. I use updated Z lenses from third parties from Tamron and Sigma, like this 28-75 2.8, and it's very good in low light. Using the F to Z adapter with older F-mount lenses will affect the autofocus in low light. And if you're shooting videos, try manual focus for precision. If shooting video in a low light situation, use an LED light or your smartphone's flashlight to aid the camera's autofocus. It works. Try it sometimes. Issue number 2, short battery life. Mirrorless cameras, including the Nikon Z models, are notorious for their shorter battery life compared to DSLRs. You might notice that during long shoots or video recordings. These solutions will give you longer battery life. Invest in extra ENEL15C batteries. Third parties cost less, but may on occasion cause compatibility issues. Reduce screen brightness and limit EVF usage. Don't forget to turn off Bluetooth or Wi-Fi when not needed. Leaving these settings on means the camera will continually search for a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connection. Issue number 3, overheating during video recordings. If you're shooting videos, overheating can be an issue, especially for video creators using high-resolution settings like 4K 60 FPS or 8K on a Z8 or a Z9. The solution for this issue is take breaks between takes. Use external recorders like an Atmos Ninja to reduce internal heat. Avoid direct sunlight. I live in Texas, so I get plenty of sunlight and it's hot. Keep your camera ventilated, so make sure you keep it out in the open. Issue number 4, limited lens compatibility. While Nikon's F to Z adapter is a great tool, not all older F-mount lenses work flawlessly on this Z camera. That's the reason why I had to sell my 24-70 F-mount, because the performance got so slow when I upgraded to a Nikon Z6 III. With these older F-mount lenses, you might lose autofocus in lower light situation, or it might be sporadic. So upgrade to a newer lens. There are some quick solutions to this issue. Check lens compatibility charts before using an older lens. This one still works with the F to Z adapter. And like always, you might consider upgrading to a Z mount lens for better performance, because it'll be that much better in the long run, because you won't have to worry about your photography being blurry or at night gaining focus. And if you don't want to go with Nikon's lenses, you can always use third-party lenses like this Tamron 28-75. Now, issue number 5, firmware-related bugs. Occasional firmware glitches like freezing or odd behavior can happen, especially with newer models or after major updates. Here are some solutions. Always keep your camera's firmware updated, which you can see on the back by going to the firmware screen. Look for a community page on Facebook or Reddit. There are owners that are always willing to help confused camera owners. I can't tell you how many times I downloaded a firmware update and things didn't go right. Most of the time, It was me not using a full battery or updating from my iPhone with a bad Wi-Fi connection. It happens. If you can't resolve your issues with your camera's firmware, perform a factory reset if issues persist, and if needed, contact Nikon support for assistance. I've contacted Nikon support for all my Z cameras and my F-mount cameras. Every camera has its quirks, and the Nikon Z series is no exception. But with a few simple adjustments, you can turn those challenges into minor inconveniences. Are you a Nikon Z user? Let us know your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more photography tips and gear insights. Thanks for watching and happy shooting.